Morning of Tuesday, 28 July, 67th day on trail. We stayed here at a Brink shelter last night. It was after dark before we got here, so I did not set my hammock up. It looks like we're gonna go have breakfast at Appalachian Trail, something. Good morning. It's Tuesday, 28 July, 67th day on trail. Like I said, at the shelter there, we stayed at a birch shelter. We're going to go eat at Sunrise Appalachian Trail Deli. It's about 4 miles from the shelter where we stayed last night. Today's goal, it's about 6:30 in the morning. We're going to trail for a few minutes. Today's goal, we're looking at 2 shelters. There's one at like 19 point something miles, the one at 25. So most likely we may go with the 19, but we'll see how we feel. Getting a normal start to the day. But as long as we don't stumble across some other deli or someplace to stop and spend another hour for lunch. 25 would be doable to get there at a decent hour, so we'll see. Also it depends on a train, right? So I want to say, I know the second shelter was named Secret Shelter. The first one was the first shelter, like 19 miles, is called a High Point Shelter. So High Point Shelter at 19 something, and then Secret Shelter at 25. I think it's 25.8. But yeah, that's all I've got for this morning. I think the mosquitoes at birch shelter were horrible. Yeah, like I said, it was well after dark, 8:30, 20:30 when we got there. So it was I was not going to try to set up my hammock for the first time on the AT in the dark, so I just slept in the shelter. I got eaten up by bugs, so Pace ended up setting up his tent in the middle of the night in the shelter to get away with the bugs. So, but yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you guys down trail. This place is full of these little, we don't know if those used to be lakes or what, but okay, see you down trail. Just thought I would point out this morning that the rocks are still here in New Jersey. So they seem to be maybe getting a little lighter this morning, but they definitely did not just magically disappear like some people were saying, which leaves Pennsylvania. Coming out to a view here. I'm assuming, I don't know the name of that lake or what lake that is. I don't know. Hopefully that sun isn't completely wiping you guys out. But okay, yeah. So that's the first view for the day. We'll see you guys down trail. Yeah.
Oh man, it feels so good. If anything, we're coming up here for the breeze.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Holy crap. Down valley, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh yeah, look at the lake behind us
Yeah,
there.
I see it. Yep.
More. Yeah, I guess
Oh yeah, so this
we'll
is
just call it quits here, yeah.
That's the log.
Oh, okay.
I guess the log push up.
So it's not man then. I don't know how I didn't see that radio tower over there. this is the view from Culver Fire Tower, 18 NOBO, mile 1,300. Did I say 36? Yeah, I think it was 36. Yeah, it can't be 60. We just passed 1,300 yesterday. This is a Gren Anderson shelter. We're just stopping by, see if there's water. Use the privy. No water? No. So I don't know what he was talking about. Bear canisters. Well, it's pouring water down that way, so I don't know if that's gonna be the same stream. So we're moving down trail. It's a little after 11. You would think I would learn to stop eating so large, or such large meals. At that deli. Coming out of the deli, we had a 2-mile uphill climb. So we finished that. Got up to the fire tower. You guys just saw some footage of that. Just left the last shelter. I left a shelter, water source. So actually there was a spring there that was actually flowing, so we got some nice cold water. So we're moving downhill. We're moving down trail. It's should be mostly even, with a few bumps throughout the rest of the day, I think. But we'll see. Most likely we've got another water supply that's coming up here in probably 5 miles or so. So we'll see how that is. Other than that, the first shelter we were looking at is about 13 miles away. So that'll put us there probably around 18:30, 6:30 p.m. So most likely that's where we're gonna stop. It is supposed to rain on us today, so we're hoping we can get to that shelter before it starts raining. But we'll see. Either way, we'll evaluate when we get there to see if we want to push forward onto the 20, I think it was like 24, 25 miles to the secret shelter. That's the enclosed one. Supposedly it has shower, wall outlets. Nothing about Wi-Fi though. Apparently it's owned by a guy named Jake, who's a previous thru-hiker. So that's all I got. I'll see you guys down trail. I don't know. I'm assuming this may be Sunrise Mountain. I wasn't tracking any kind of a picnic table or anything. Picnic area up here. But yeah. I mean, it's got a nice view. It's at the top of another climb, so I'm breathing heavy. But I am so done with these deli stops. Or maybe what I'm done with is stuffing myself at these deli stops. My body is so overheated right now. Freaking gorging myself and then going to hike with a 40-pound pack on is freaking stupid. I don't know why I keep doing it. We've got another brick wall running along the side of the AT here. Not sure if there's any significance or history, war related, but it's come and gone a couple of times. This one's been going on for a little while, so I figured I'd capture some on film. Yeah, just like I said, out of the blue. Not sure if there's like I said, any history behind it, what it was originally built for. But yeah. Okay, I'll see you down trail. There's I don't know the name of this shelter, but there's supposed to be water. Hey, there's supposed to be water here. It's supposed to be in this bear box. This is supposed to be the last water before we get to the shelter we're going to. Say again? I wanted to make sure everyone saw that we're still dealing with rocks here in New Jersey. Yeah, I don't know. So we got about 7 miles, a little over 7 miles to get to the first shelter we were looking at for today. I'm completely wiped out, exhausted, worn out. I don't know if it's the heat or the fact that we had such a large breakfast, what it is. The rocks are still just horrible, slowing us down significantly. The heat is just miserable. I thought it was only supposed to be 88 today. I haven't checked the temperature, but it is supposed to rain on us. So that seems to be keeping it cool in some spots, but other spots it's just blazing hot and humid. I said, hopefully we'll get to this first shelter and call it a day. And hopefully we'll get there before the rain, but we'll see. It seems like I'm not recording or doing much again today, which I thought the same thing yesterday, but I took over 100 pictures yesterday. I'm not sure about videos, but yeah. But I'll see you guys down trail. Looks like we're crossing a road here. I'll see you guys later. Well, we're about 6 miles from the shelter still, and it's starting to rain, so we're definitely not going to make it before we get wet. So we'll see. Yeah. Hopefully it's just a threat of rain with some sprinkles. I'm not putting rain gear on yet, but yeah, my guess is it's going to turn into a downpour well before I get to the shelter. We'll see you down trail. So this is High Point State Park headquarters over there. Let's see where my blazes go. I think that's a blaze. We'll see. I gotta figure out where the trail goes. I didn't see any blazes, but I guess if you pay attention, there's signs. It's kind of odd. I don't see any actual footpath. I guess there's a veterans monument back here as well. Yeah. So there's a blaze back there in the trees. We'll see you down trail. I guess this is some kind of observation tower. Looks like it's open. I really shouldn't spend the time doing this. I'm trying to beat the rain, but screw it. You only live once, right? I'm already dead, so or dead for the day. Anyways. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I hear a bunch of people down in a parking lot down to my left. But yeah, no clue what that is. Here's the view. So there's a parking lot. I guess it's a lake. So that's where all the noise is coming from. It's one of the many lakes I think we've walked by and seen from a distance. Okay, I'm gonna get to our shelter. I think I'm praying. I haven't looked, but I think I'm less than half a mile from the shelter now. We'll see you when I get there. So we're pretty much here. I think the shelter's down here. I don't know. I just saw some people moving down here. So there may be more people than just Pace and I staying here tonight. We'll see. Yeah, there's the privy. Yeah. This is I don't know what was going on today. This is the most drained I think I've been, especially for a 19-mile day. Like, pathetically drained for such a short day. But that's okay. We'll get here, make camp up, and get some to eat, and see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, it looks like there's several people tenting and maybe some hammocking going on. But so I'll go ahead and secure this. It's going to be down at the shelter. Yeah, so I'll see you guys probably tomorrow morning. Yeah, thanks for watching. Out.